Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. So here's the final quest before I complete Act 4. Having gone through at least one path per quest, defeating the Ultron boss at the end of this, and officially raising the cap to maxed out rank 5s. Because if you remember, according to my Rarity Lock series, the rules are that the highest my champs can go is like a rank 3 5-star, or like a max 4-star. Like that's the highest they can go, according to my rules. So we're starting out with a pretty chill Yellow Jacket fight. If all goes well, I don't take too much damage, and this conflict will be inconsequential. Or maybe picture what I just said, but like, you know, like a normal person said it, like in a normal way. But anyway, let's see. Thankfully, the special ones are pretty easy to dodge once you've got it figured out. I know a few years ago, around the time I picked up the game, I couldn't dodge Yellow Jacket's special one, and the person I was watching a guide from couldn't do it either. You're just like, yeah, just like get hit or something, I don't know. It's unblockable, there's nothing you can do. But basically, you just gotta be far back and just time it right. As you've seen. Yay, free revive. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did in Quest 4. Pick a hard path just so that I can pick up that energy refill. I'm gonna try to be smart about it. Instead, I'm gonna bring in She-Hulk versus this Rage Hulk. Very interesting combination, if you know how Hulk's abilities work. Pretty much if he hits you with a special, the likelihood of you being stunned, as well as I believe the stun duration, is connected to like how many furies he has on him, which he can have like up to 3 with his normal abilities. Yeah, take what I say about old champions' abilities with a grain of salt, because sometimes they're so old and not very relevant to the game that I kind of mix things up a bit. But yeah, here we got the Mr. Fantastic synergy. Love it so much. Yeah, the Titania synergy was not practical for this, unfortunately. At least not practical enough to justify bringing a 3-star. So this fight's pretty chill, but I'm kind of panicking a little bit. Just like, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. No damage taken. Love it. So good. 2 fights, not a scratch on my team. Perfect. Now, where do I go here? I could do... interesting. I could have gone She-Hulk. I'm sure the result would have been fine. I think the opportunity to nullify Fury buffs was very appealing. Not to mention, it feels like Sorcerer Supreme does, like, no damage. Like, I understand, like, people like Brian Grant, have, like, a good rotation with her, where you kind of, like, stack armor breaks and you do a lot of damage that way, not to mention he's using, like, a 6-star, SIG 200, like, rank 4, rank 3, something like that. Her signature level, as far as I know, is, like, pretty good for her, because, like, not only is it good for, what is it? Not only is it good for prestige purposes, which helps you out in Alliance Quest, but it also just makes her stuff more potent. Like, you heal more, the armor breaks reduce more armor rating, things like that. Which I think is just really, really cool. Okay, very, very interesting. The Fury buff had like that little border around it, which sort of implied that it was as a result of the node and not as a result of King Groot's normal abilities. But then it turns out they all went away, so... Nice. It's like no damage at all. Sorceress Supreme. She feels about as broken as she does slow. Both can be true, after all. Please just nullify. What am I doing? Just really obsessed with having a full bar of health. Feels good. Especially after like 2 consecutive just rough quests where I'm just like burning health, burning units. It's nice to at least start out efficient. Like hyper efficient. Very nice. Yeah, this one has to be Sorcerer Supreme. Certainly can't be She-Hulk. I picture this fight is gonna essentially go the same way that King Groot has. Except I'm very incentivized to not block, basically. I mean, honestly, I could block his basic hits. It probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. But his specials, for the most part, yeah, he's gonna go like unblockable here. Well, I guess I could nullify it. Yeah. Just like that. It's like I nullify it and then I give him debuffs to convert to rage to get the buff again. It's kind of an interesting interaction. I think it'd be a lot more interesting if I had Mystic Dispersion, but the alliance I'm a part of isn't, they don't really send help requests, so I have no way of collecting energy. But I kind of don't want to leave it, because it's called Legion of Uwu, and that's just so funny to me. I'm not joking. That's why I'm in this alliance, instead of like a better one. Doesn't even have to be good, just, you know, better, you know? Just so I can collect loyalty. Ooh. Could have blocked the whole thing, but honestly, since before and after King's buff, I just... One of my favorite things to do is just dex that special too. I feel cool, you know? The game is all about having fun. That's just one of the ways I do it. Now what do I do here? Do I wait for... Yeah, let's push to the special 3, why not? Special 3 in the Fury stance tends to do damage. What do you say I hurry this along just a little bit? Yeah, let's do that now. Wouldn't you know it, I ended the fight with the full bar of health. Who's surprised? Be honest. Probably go She-Hulk here. Oh, I don't. That is interesting. On the one hand, you're like, okay, Venom, buffs. Venom, unblockable, bad. Sorcerer Supreme can stop Venom from being unblockable by nullifying buffs. It's not a terrible choice. It makes sense, you know, class advantage, all that stuff, but yeah, if anything, it keeps my She-Hulk fresh for any other fights I need her for. Although I intend to use Sorcerer Supreme for the boss. But hey, maybe sorcerers can come out of this without taking any damage. Crazy, I know. Oh. Oh my gosh. Right after I said she'd probably walk out of the fight with no damage, I take the most damage. I take a bleed. For those of you who don't know, Sorcerer Supreme, while boasting a 7,500 energy resistance, has a physical vulnerability of like the same amount. She's like negative 7,500 physical resistance. And bleeds count as physical damage. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. Incredible. Will this be a revive fest? I wanted to use She-Hulk anyway. Yeah. That's what I decided in retrospect, that the whole time She-Hulk was the right choice. And it's not just because I'm bad. I don't know. Input register? Sure. Game's bad because game broken, so not my fault. There. I will say, She-Hulk finished that fight a lot faster between her just really good damage and the power sting. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, I go Mr. Fantastic here. Is it obvious that I really want Mr. Fantastic as a 5-star? I really do. Oh my gosh, he'd be so good. I think he'd be pretty good for Act 6. It's just his debuffs are so powerful. Especially when himself or like the rest of your team is like relatively underpowered compared to the content that you're fighting. It's just really good. I think I'm trying to get pre-fights so that I can use mainly the Petrify, but probably the Suppression as well for the Ultron boss. You'll see towards the end of the video, but basically the way this Ultron works is that he has a node called Impart, where if you give him a debuff, he will respond with either like a really intense power gain buff, or a regen buff, or a shield buff. And that's in order of how bad the buff is if he gets it. So like if he gets, you know, power gain buff, like get ready to take a special 3 to the face. If he gets regen, it could be bad. It couldn't do like a lot of the work you do, but like provided that somehow you out damage it, or say you use petrifies and it reverses it, then it's not so bad. And then shield is like whatever, you know? It's like, yeah, he has higher armor rating now, you have to hit him harder, big deal. So while Mr. Fantastic will trigger in part, his petrify and his suppression should hopefully sort of lower any power gain and regen that Ultron might get. Thank goodness for the Heimdall synergy. Heimdall puts in so much work. Rage has been activated. Now you think because of the way Rage works and because my damage is capped that I could get to a special 1, but let's find out. Oh man, these debuffs are gonna fall off. Oh, or that happens. Could be worse. Could be worse. Yeah, why not just bleed her, right? Bleed is a decent way to get around the rage node, along with other damage over time. Because that damage isn't capped, for one thing. And then for the other thing, it doesn't trigger Furies. Now, do I fire? Interesting. This is fascinating. So these days, I'm firing special 1s in order to get, like, higher bleed duration. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just trying to stack. Look at that heavy intercept, that's sick. Just trying to stack those, intels a little bit better. Aw, man. If I just fired my special right there, that would have worked out. Honestly, placing an internal bleed here isn't so bad. And then, okay, cool. I was thinking maybe parry, heavy, and then special 2, but this works. Light Ender, special 1. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to stack them again. Okay, very, very interesting. Maybe I need to start playing this way again with Nick Fury, just stacking the special 1s on each other. There it is. He's really good for the Rage node. And then watch you take him in as like rank 5 or something, and then he's hitting too hard, and then opponent's unblockable. It becomes a very different fight. Has She-Hulk made her opponents unblockable? I guess that's the question. You'd think she would. She probably has. That heavy's kind of sick. Cool, just enough for the special 1. Very nice. I am just not caring about the risks I'm taking in this fight. Maybe I just don't think She-Hulk's very good for Ultron, so like what's the point? Well, See, that's not true, because she has that slow debuff, and as I learned at the very beginning of this rarity lock, you find it towards like the top of the playlist, that slow debuffs work on Ultron Classic, I guess you call him. Just not the MCU version, the other one. So I cut this fight with Thor Jane Foster, it wasn't that interesting. I replaced it with footage of me fighting Magneto with Ultron. So yeah. The slow debuffs work because slow debuffs rely on ability accuracy reduction, and they don't work on MCU Ultron because his functions are unaffected by ability accuracy. Conceivably, you can use him against Magneto, I think. Yeah, why not? You can also use Magneto against him with impunity. It's because he's Magneto. Oh my gosh, Magneto for Act 6. Just melt away just a lot of the stress. I could be like those, you know, skilled MCOC YouTubers and like Seedon or something, and just be like, oh, Hyperion, he's too good. I just won't use him. No, that's not me. I use Hyperion every day if I pulled him. I don't even know if that's true. I mean, I'm doing a challenge where I don't use 6 stars, but like you know what I mean. I have Icarus right now, I just don't know how to play him. I don't know what he does. He's unawakened. No, he's 620 actually. I duped him naturally. Hyperion's like the type of champ, like his design is simple, you know? He gets power gain on a cycle. You want to do at least one special 3 at the start of the fight. You can stack Furies by just, you know, spamming heavy. Special 2 gets stunned, you get Incinerate on the special 1, he's just like poison immune. He's got damage and utility. He even has some regen. It's not the greatest regen. It's the type of regen that gets me KO'd, because first of all, you have to like dash and hold block for like 3 seconds or something like that, and then the regen buff that he has takes like a good 15 seconds or something to tick. So you're just like in the corner 15 seconds, trying not to get hit. Your eyes on the top left of the screen, and then before you know it, oh, you got hit in the face because you weren't looking. I fall for it every time. Okay, I think I'm actually dying on purpose. Yeah, interesting choice. Oh, it's because of his evade. Yeah. I want to build up that intel so that he doesn't evade any of my attacks. That's probably smart. That long light ender bleed. Oh my goodness. I've used no revives yet. I forgot about the Vigor regen. Like, whenever I see the Vigor node, I just think of Morningstar. And I miss using her. She's really good for that node, or really any regen that comes periodically, like can't think of the name of it, Arc Overload. She's good for nodes like that, and like not Masochism. Yes, Masochism. She's really good for that too, because she'll just copy specific buffs automatically because of her Sig ability, and she'll even weaken the opponents. So any Masochism matchup, or Vigor, or Arc Overload, she's great for. Just, I feel like her usage kind of falls off, like, immediately after 6.1, you know? As soon as you're done with 6.1, you just drop her, and it's really sad, because she carried me so much on my main account. I have her at 6200 over there. No regrets, you know? She deserves it for all the good times. I was just kind of doing that with Heimdall to just kind of get a feel for the fight, you know? Just kind of like a throwaway match to warm up. So yeah, Petrify, Suppression, and then who am I going to use? Probably not Sorcerer, because theoretically, if I'm throwing SP1s, she immediately nullifies the buff that happens. I should try that on Masochism. I somehow don't think it'll work, but it also might. Because in my experience, Masochism, I just take hits to the face for no reason. No good. Parry, there it is. In my experience, Masochism is basically coded as an active buff that lasts a fraction of a second. Which is why Morningstar can copy regen buffs. I used to use her in Alliance Quest too. I used to be part of Alliance. And then I got burnt out. So yeah, I died at the Special 3. That's what happens with that power gain, even with the Petrify active. How unfair is that? At least that Petrify stacks with She-Hulk's, which is really strong. I think She-Hulk's is like 105% or something like that, so that's good. These fantastic pre-fights aren't completely useless. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the regen. The fight has like just started, so it's like I'm not really doing damage anyway, so... Ooh, here it is. Come on, parry SB2. Yeah! Sick. He's like, he can't gain any power. It's so good. Freaking love cheese. But then the Special 2 Petrify is gonna fall off, and then I'm in danger. Alright, see, that's kind of good. This isn't sustainable, though. There's 60% health left. See, that gameplay was so cool. It was so fun, but it's just like... the stress of keeping up the petrify, you know? And it's like, it's nice having that fantastic petrify, but then you have to keep that up too. So, well, okay, it's not stressful keeping it up, it's just the fact that it, like, it's overlaid on top of the special 2 petrify, so like you can't see the timer, so you kind of just have to guess when it's gonna fall off. It's like, yeah. But here I am again. Am I gonna land a parry? Is it gonna happen? Okay, there we go. Let's see if it was worth it. Probably not. Excellent. It's a shame I couldn't really exploit anything. I don't know if that was premature. Okay, well, I mean, you know, the vigor regen. Oh, and I'm triggering... Nice. That wasn't too bad. Okay, fantastic pre-fight has fallen off. I don't have a special debate. Very sad. There we... Dude. Oh, it's coming together. Yes! I love this. This is so much fun. Why am I, like, backing away? I don't get it. I don't think it's input issues. It's, like, me putting the inputs down type of issue, if anything. That's a decent run. It's just that there's no solo potential. It's like, this is the final boss of Act 5, you know? So it's like, I don't have to get a solo, but I want to explore Act 5.4. Not to spoil anything, but I dip my toes in Act 6 and it doesn't go very well. What is Mr. Fantastic doing here? Was that a misclick? Oh, I'm just using him. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, here's the run that I try with Nick Fury, and what's really fun about this is I did not expect this to go anywhere. I was literally just killing him off for the attack rating boost. But, check out what he does. So I'm fully unblockable, I can't be evaded, so all the stress of when do I parry, when do I attack, all that is gone. And I go for something just really nuts. Alright, so this is the part where I go for broke, and it looks pretty insane. Okay, so we've got like the double healing going on. Oh, he's gonna throw the special 3, I'm dead. Nope, I keep going. Does he throw it now? Nope. I just keep going. I stun him again. Okay. Will this do it? I don't see how. Oh my, yeah. This is nuts to watch back. Oh my goodness. Okay, there it is. He throws it, yeah. Oh, but wait. I have 1% health. Heimdall synergy coming in clutch like it always does. I pause to just, like, make sure everything's okay. Trying to figure out what I want to do. And yeah, there it is. Nick Fury MVP. He's officially the best champion on my account. And with that, Act 5 is completed. I've gone down through at least one path inside of every quest in Act 5. So I'm officially raising the rank up cap to maxed out 5-star champion. So I'm talking 565s now. It's going to be a while until I get the catalysts. I swear I'm mainly getting throttled on T1 Alpha, like not even joking. T2 Alpha, who cares? T4 Basic, they give that out for free all the time. T4CC, not even concerned. It's the T1 Alpha, but basically, I don't have to run rank 3 5 stars anymore. I could start running rank 4s and rank 5s now. Once again, going past the 6-star crystal, can't open them yet. That's not how the challenge works. What do I get from here? Who's it gonna be? Okay, it's Hela. I don't really have plans to use her. She's gonna be good later on. She's gonna function as a synergy that I can bring with me into Act 6.2 when I fight Mr. Sinister. Because you need like a poison immune champ with the Fury buff. Because you need poison immunity to not die, and then you need Fury buff to do any damage whatsoever. Like the way the node works, Caustic Temper. And I already have Heimdall, obviously. I bring him on every single quest, no joke. So yeah, Hela's actually a good pull. Okay, decent T4 class catalysts. So, as of this moment in the video, this is my roster for Act 6. I plan on taking Sorcerer Supreme to rank 3, She-Hulk rank 3 for sure, Ultron, maybe, not really sure. So yeah, thank you for watching, have a great day, goodbye.